Another busy week with ICE enforcement in Minneapolis being top of mind for many. CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane back with us again on this Friday. Scott, before we get to Minneapolis, we've just learned that the Trump administration plans on leaving the National Guard here in D.C. through the end of the year 2026. What can you tell us about that?
Annie, it's possible it gets shrunk back down to an end date that's earlier than December 31st, but for now, the plan is to keep the National Guard deployed in our community through the end of 2026. What does that mean? Well, right now, there are about 2,400 National Guard members throughout the district. That includes hundreds from the D.C. National Guard and still many hundreds from other states like West Virginia, South Carolina, Ohio. Some of that will continue, and you'll see what we've been seeing. National Guard members on the metro, near bus stops, near high visibility, high tourist areas. It will continue, it seems, at least another 11 months.
And tensions are escalating in Minneapolis. Scott, President Trump is threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act. You've been looking into whether or not any convicted January 6 insurrectionists are now working for ICE in Minneapolis. Let's talk about that.
Not getting a straight answer from Immigration and Customs Enforcement to our questions about that, but Congressman Jamie Raskin of Montgomery County, who's also the ranking member on the House Committee on the Judiciary, has launched an investigation to see if and how many pardoned January 6 rioters are now behind those masks on the street as federal agents for ICE in Minneapolis. We know the deployment in Minneapolis is profound. There are now at least 3,000 federal agents there. Could be more this weekend. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is hiring prodigiously. Training is brief. It's possible there are rioters among those agents, and members of Congress want to know how many. And for now, they are being stonewalled.
And real quickly, we have about a minute here. The Epstein files. It's been weeks since the last release of any documents. Is there a latest on this?
Yeah, Annie, the Department of Justice has filed a court filing over the past 24 hours to say there are now 500 employees at the agency going through those files for redactions and to prepare them for release, but they give no date certain as to when that will happen. As of Monday, it'll be a month past the deadline for the full release of the Epstein case files, with no surety when it's going to be.
All right, CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane, thanks so much for joining us on this Friday.